We are back with episode 3 of Super Cube. When we left off, Shunjun was sicking his gang on Wang Jiaozhu, and they immediately get to it. They're doing good at surrounding him and throwing him off with strikes, but with the system, he can tell where they are. Wang takes a kick from behind him and Shunjun gloats, calling him boring. Then Wang turns around and gives that same guy a kick to his family lineage, and he takes flight. That's one down. Shunjun sicks the whole gang on Wang and he acrobatically retreats to the bleachers. Jumps back down, leg sweeps 2 guys and grabs another, which gives another guy time to land a kick on Wang, knocking him to the ground. Wang calls him shameless as they surround him again. He gets touched up a bit, but then he starts breaking them down one by one. Kick this one down, punch that one down. Grabs one and tosses him head first into Shunjun. By the time he stands up, Shunjun sees Wang massacring what's left of his gang. Shunjun is starting to understand. Wang is out of his league. Out of energy as alerted by the cube, Wang makes one last effort to suppress these idiots for good. Right then, the leader of the South City gang, Ho Huan, and some of his followers walk in. Apparently they were observing North City gang get handled by one guy. He tells Shunjun that he's sorry and weak and that he should just let him run the whole city. Wang interrupts, saying that they got Shen Yao involved. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't remember them saying anything about her or bringing her up. They get angry that Wang is talking, and South City goes after him as well. Didn't the cube just tell him that he was low on energy? He takes off running and South City starts following him, and the cube directs him to a place where he can teleport and he turns off the lights. Then he teleports behind Ho Huan, who gave one guy the order to turn the lights back on. And by the time that guy's turned around, Wang has whooped everybody in South City except for one other dude and him. Shunjun watched all this go on and is now scared beyond measure. Then we flash outside the building, where Shen Yao and some of the administrators are threatening to call the police. Bad timing for everyone. Shunjun tries to escape while everybody's distracted, but Wang teleports in front of him, deliberately, showing him the power. Shunjun cowers, but Wang does get a little piggish. He tells him to admit that he's wrong, and by the time the administrators are opening the door, Shunjun is fake punching Wang in front of everybody. Shunjun also tells the administrators that everything here was to blame on him, and that he was just getting into a fight with the other gang, and Wang was a bystander. Overall, this showed Wang the limits of the power that he has now, and he needs to get stronger. So we're out on the hunt for more stones and gems. Obviously, most of the precious stones and gems of high quality are going to be owned by stores and other people. Becoming a mugger or a bank robber is out of the question. Wang spends his savings on excavation gear and an adventuring suit. Then we head to Laojun Mountain for digging. At Laojun Mountain, digging is more work than we thought. While taking a break and using the microsense in the cube, Wang finds a cavern that the cube says has a high-quality gem in it, or at least high-quality gem readings. Wang senses it, but he's not able to teleport into it. The cube tells him that you at least need a space of a 1 centimeter diameter to teleport into anything. So this is more like him shrinking very, very tiny and moving very, very quickly. Kind of what like Dragon Ball did to instant transmission. So not really teleportation, but instantaneous movement. You can't just warp into a sealed space with nothing. There's got to be an opening of some sort for you to move through. Wang uses microwave sense to find a spring that's connected to the cave and is able to teleport into it. We end up in a sealed cavern once again, and we hear a passage of wind and are able to travel into the passage next to us. Amazed at the sight, Wang takes out his phone to take pictures, and the cube alerts us that a cluster of gems is near. But we, the audience, see a giant snake near as well. As Wang sits to contemplate on how to get to the gems, the snake comes behind him, and just before it swallows him, Wang teleports further into the cave. As Wang is exploring the cave, the snake is following, striking at him whenever he's being too still, striking yet missing from teleportation. Using a rope to propel down while giving teleportation a recharge, the cube tells us that the cluster of gems is 12 meters away, and we find them in the form of stalagmites. Stalagmites? Stalactites? Wang collects them. As one gem almost falls, Wang can hear water below. He uses microsense and sees a river in the cave, and finally sees the snake. It strikes at Wang and they both fall into the water below. This feels a lot like Solo Leveling Season 1 battle with the giant serpent. Wang is able to battle the serpent a bit and then teleport into the cube space, where we get to absorb the gems. Everybody's been waiting on a worthwhile power-up, I know. The cube tells Wang that these gems can be synthesized into a higher quality, and higher quality gems can boost many stats at once and give special abilities. Wang smugly says, "I want advanced quality gems." The cube tells him that these will take 100 hours to synthesize. You can synthesize 3 into 1. Wang has 11, so we can synthesize 9 and absorb 2 directly, which Wang agrees to. Speed +2, spirit +4. Then Wang teleports back out and takes on the white snake. And using teleportation in tandem with the shovel, He takes out the snake with devastating blows to the body in a swift headshot. Afterwards, Wong is rewarded an intermediate crystal. We end this episode with Shunjun and Ho Hwan, leaders of the North City and the South City gangs, having drinks in a nightclub. Who knows what they're planning. Alright guys, as always, Asa's Black Forum. You guys like, subscribe, comment. We'll be right back with episode 4. Fan Expo, July 3rd through 6th, Denver, Colorado.